Hi, my daisies. Welcome back to our podcast. Tulipmas, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. We've got a juicy topic to dive into, one that hits close to home for so many of us. Control. More specifically, why we feel the need to control every little thing around us, and why, contrary to popular belief, letting go of control is actually the ultimate power move. Now, I know what you're thinking about. Because trust me, I've been there too. We live in a world where control seems like the key to everything. We're taught that if we just plan more, hustle harder, and keep things perfectly in line, we can avoid mistakes, avoid failure, avoid disappointment. We think if we don't hold on tightly, things will fall apart. But what if that's not true? What if by trying to control every outcome, we're actually creating more stress, more chaos, and ironically less control over our lives? Now that we've talked about why letting go is powerful, let's dive into some practical tips I can give on how to start this journey of letting go in your own life. It's not always easy, but with some mindful practices, you can shift your mindset and embrace the freedom that comes with flexibility. What I want to start with is to identify your control triggers. What situations make you feel the urge to control? Is it at work, in your relationship, or perhaps with personal expectations? Take a moment to reflect on the specific scenarios that trigger this need for control. Is it when deadlines are approaching, or when there is uncertainty in your relationships? This includes also family dynamics. Do you find yourself trying to solve every problem or manage conflicts between family members? Once you pinpointed these triggers, you can begin to understand them better. Next, let's talk about practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is all about being present in the moment, and it can significantly reduce the urge to control future outcomes. So when you find your mind racing ahead to what could happen next, gently bring your focus back to the here and now. You can practice mindfulness through simple breathing exercises, meditation. You can go on YouTube, you can find a lot of videos about it, or even just taking a moment to savor your surroundings. By anchoring yourself in the present, you'll find it easier, guys. You'll find it easier to let go of the need to control what's to come. Now, if you're dealing with family problems, it's crucial to recognize that you can't control other people's choices or reactions. Family dynamics can be complex, and trying to manage conflicts or solve everyone's problem can lead to frustration and stress. Instead of taking on the responsibility for others' feelings, actions, anything, it's focus on how you can support them without taking control. Think about this very closely. Encourage open communication and create a safe space for family members to express their thoughts and feelings. By fostering understanding and compassion, you can contribute to healthier relationships without the pressure to control every situation. Another important tip is to focus on what you can control. Life is unpredictable, and there will always be things beyond your influence. The key to separate the controllable from the uncontrollable, what you can affect versus what you cannot, concentrate on your actions and reactions, as those are within your power. By shifting your focus to what you can change, you'll feel more empowered and less anxious about the things outside your control. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of delegating and trusting others. Whether it's at work or in your personal life, learning to trust others can relieve a lot of stress. If you're used to handling everything yourself, it might feel uncomfortable to let go of some responsibilities. But remember, collaboration can lead to better outcomes and lighten your load. Trusting your colleagues or loved ones not only strengthens your relationships, but also gives you the space to breathe and relax a little more. So, as you begin to implement these tips, remember that letting go is a process and it takes time, practice, and a lot of self compassion. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate this journey toward a more flexible and fulfilling life. As we wrap up our discussion on letting go, let's talk about how to live a balanced life by controlling where it really matters. First off, it's essential to clarify that letting go doesn't mean being careless or passive. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Letting go is about focusing your energy on what truly matters to you. It means prioritizing your values and goals rather than getting lost in everyday life. By identifying what's important, whether it's your relationships, personal growth, or passions, you can direct your effort toward those areas and making your actions more meaningful and impactful. You will find that when you let go of trying to control everything, you create space for what really matters. Now, let's talk about finding that sweet spot between structure and spontaneity. Life can often feel like a balancing act between having a plan and allowing room for the unexpected. Structure provides us with a sense of stability and purpose, helping us stay organized and focused. However, when we cling too tightly to our plans, we risk missing out on the joys of spontaneity, those unplanned moments that bring excitement and joy into our lives. Ultimately, living a balanced life means being intentional about where you direct your control and energy. Embrace the freedom that comes with letting go while still maintaining a sense of purpose and direction. By finding harmony between structure and spontaneity, you'll cultivate a richer, more fulfilling life, one that honors with both your plans and the beautiful surprises along the way. Alright, so as we wrap up, I really want you to remember this. By letting go, you're not losing control. You're gaining clarity and freedom. Embracing the power of surrender allows you to open your heart and mind to new possibilities, enhancing your relationships and enriching your life experience. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and step into the beauty of uncertainty, guys. I love you so much, and I hope I can meet you in another episode next time. I love you, and I really want the best for you, and I'm here for you always, always, always. Goodbye. See you soon.